So the output 1 pi or 1 cider, this is constant. It's not changing. The only thing that's changing here is the inputs going into it. So the inputs are variable. The inputs are changing. So this is an input problem. This is an output problem because we're talking about, Drew, is it 1 day? What do I say in there? 2 hours, 1 day?
1 hour.
1 hour. Drew can either make 12 brownies or can bake 7 cakes. So in this case, the output, what's coming out is changing. The input, which is time, is constant. So this is an input problem. This is an output problem. This matters for 2 reasons. 1, calculating opportunity cost, but 2, identifying absolute advantage. So is Lynn better making pies or cider? She's better making cider because it takes fewer apples. Is Drew better at making brownies or cake? So here we have a larger number because the outputs, he's better at that, he's more productive. Here we have a smaller number because he's more productive using fewer inputs. So that's one difference between the input problem and the output. The other is calculating the opportunity cost. With an output, you say output O, other, over. So it would be 7 over 12 cakes. But the other way to think about this is I want to solve for 1 brownie. So every time I make up a brownie, how much cake do I give up? Divide by 12, divide by 12, 7 over 12 cakes. And then it's the reciprocal always. Or you do other over 12 over 7. Here, I first input, I first. But the way to think about it is if I'm using 5 apples to make a pie, those 5 apples could be making how much cider? And it only takes 3 apples for a cider, so I could employ those 5 apples to make 1 cider, and then I would have 2/3 of a cider left over. So this is 5 over 3 cider, and 3 over 5, the reciprocal pie. And once you have this, you're just looking at the lower number. So once you've gotten through calculating the opportunity costs, then we're just looking at whatever the lower number is. So it's, 3/5 is less than 5/3. I know we're not comparing anyone here, and 7/12 is less than 12/7. Okay.